Alright, hey guys. Basically I did not like talk this whole video. I don't know why. I thought it would be cool to like do a narration, but obviously it didn't really work out. But whatever. So right now I'm basically just showing you some tosses. That was a triple, and yeah, that's a triple too. And this is a quad. These are some of the more, not advanced tosses. I would say like these are intermediate tosses. Like I would say your singles and your doubles are beginner, triples and quads are your intermediate, and then anything like a five or anything higher than that I would say is like more advanced, but you will get to those advanced tosses later on. That's me saying hello and making sure it's actually still recording. And then I got bit. Anyway, so basically how you start, your right hand is going to be on top of the butt with your four fingers wrapped around like the top of it, and then of course your thumb in the back, and then your left hand underneath on the nose. So now what I'm showing you here is you want to stand shoulder width, feet apart. Your rifle should be to your belly button, and then what I'm doing right here is what we call a dip. So for singles, doubles, triples, your quarter dip, like you're gonna have a quarter dip. And so right now, you're just gonna practice going to that dip, holding and releasing it, making sure that like when you swing it out of your hand, there's going to be a point right there where you realize that it's about to come out of your hand. So you just like open up your hand and then catch with your right hand underneath on the strap, like underneath like that section, like the nose part, and then your left hand on top, which is what I'm showing you here. So put those together, and then you should have an actual toss. So just remember, practice swinging it in and out of your arm, in and out of your hand, and practicing that release point. So here, this is what you're going to be called a full dip. You don't want your right elbow too far up or too far down. You want at a nice 90-degree angle. And then same thing, practice swinging it in and out of your hand, like going to that release point. And then once you think you've got that, just open up your hand and release. Later at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about how your hands look when you're tossing, because that's really important to like the height of your toss. Also, if your rotation is really slow, that means you need to push your hand out, like push down with your right hand faster, lift up with your left hand to get more height and more rotation. Rotation is the key to all these tosses. So here I'm teaching you a very basic toss called the flip catch. It's basically what it is, a flip and catch. What I'm doing now is a single, that's a double, and then what I'm about to attempt to do later on is a triple. Basically, you're going to hold your rifle at an angle, and you're just going to practice swinging it back and forth in your hand. Up, whoop, there it is. And then you're going to just practice going back and forth and back and forth, and then once you've got that release, letting it out of your hand. So that's basically it for the tosses. I'm gonna break it down later on, and yeah, do not be like discouraged about like your tosses. It took me a really long time to learn about tosses. So just keep practicing, go over it, break it down. Don't go over like go to another part when you don't have one part down, if you know what I'm saying. Like just keep going over and going over it, and you will have your toss. All right. Hey guys. So, I really hope you can actually understand that video. I forgot to tell you like one thing about like how you do your tosses. Your hand is gonna like come up a certain way, and so like what I mean by that is like, okay, so pretend like this is my imaginary rifle in my hand. So, you have your rifle, you're tossing. You're not gonna wanna like bring your hand all the way up for a single. Like your hand like goes to different places when you release depending on how high your toss is. So like if I was doing a single, my hand would come up to like maybe like right here, like shoulder height. If I was doing a double, same thing. Because really, for singles, you're just like flipping your right hand over. For doubles, shoulder length. For for wait, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm doing my wrong hand. Yeah, for triples, it's a little higher than shoulder length. Like your hand should be like a little bit above your shoulder. For quads, that's when you want to like. I'm just gonna demonstrate on this hand. Your quads are gonna be like right hand angle, straight up, nice. You know, nice thin. And then anything higher than a quad, sometimes your hand's gonna be like higher, 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 depending on like the level of like the release and the height that you're going for, depending on your toss. Depending on your toss. And so, yeah, that's basically it. I hope you're able to understand like what I was saying through the video. And yeah, just let me know if you have any questions, and I'll probably make another video later that's more detailed and better to look at. All right, bye guys.